Hi students, this is Pomadi from SMS College of Technology. In this video, we are going to see the introduction to object-oriented programming in Java. Basically, the Java programming, it inherits the properties and syntax from the C and C++ languages. The purpose of using Java language, mainly focus on the two fundamental reasons. First one, this is used to adopt the environment changes, whatever which is happening in this world. Okay, like the processor, whatever the processor which we are going to run, where we are going to run, and for all the problems, this Java programming, it will give the solution. The next reason for using this Java programming language, it is used to implement the refinements and improvements in the art of programming languages, like update operations. Nowadays, we are using our mobile phones. Like if there is any software update, we are getting the notifications. Okay, likewise, the programming languages also it could be updated. The Java lineage, that is the history. Okay. Basically, it is inherited from two languages, like what we have discussed in the previous slide, C and C++. And both the language syntaxes are used in this Java programming language. The main reason of using this Java, it is for refinement and adaptation. Refinement means the syntax which is derived or inherited from the base languages. It is refined based on the need while implementing the Java programming. And the adaptation, whatever the thing which is already exists in the programming, if it is okay, then the syntax it will be accepted as such. And the exception concept, it is not available in the Java programming. So explicitly it will not be allowed to use, but inbuilt we are having this exception option in Java. And the main another purpose is it is use and versus power, and safety versus efficiency, rigidity versus extensibility. And during the 1970s and 80s, this will be the prominent programming language in the era. Okay. And while we are going with this period, the complexity was raised very high. Okay. For reducing that complexity, they have introduced this Java programming language. The Java programming language, what we will use, it will use the object-oriented programming concept. While we are going with the object-oriented programming languages, what it will do means the large programs, it will be get divided into smaller modules. Okay. And before this C programming language, they have used assembly language and the symbolic constants. Okay. The assembly language, it will be used in the machine level instruction codes. Okay. There it will use the instruction sets to perform the operations. And after that, the Fortran was introduced. And the Fortran also, it will use the assembly languages along with the symbolic constants. Next. Basically, the object-oriented programming language, it is a programming methodology. Basically, it will be used to help to organize the complex program using the three concepts in the programming language, object-oriented programming language. They are inheritance, encapsulation, and polymorphism. These are the main concepts or art of our Java program, which is used from this object-oriented programming. Okay. And it could be able to manage the large programs. And initially, when they are developing a C program, C++ program, they have named with C with classes during 1979. Then after that, 1983, they have renamed as C++. And from the during the period of 1980s and 1990s, the efficiency and the stylistic elements were used with this object-oriented programming using C++. The next one is the Java creation, how the Java is created. Actually, the James Gosling is the author of the Java programming language. They have developed this programming language at Microsoft Laboratory. Then, while they are developing, they have named as a Oak. Then, for building a first sample program in Java, it took 18 months. Okay, but nowadays we are doing within a fraction of second. For that Hello World program itself, they have took 18 months to complete that particular task. Okay. Yeah, and in 1995, it is named as a Java, and they have proposed that mainly this programming language it is used for designing and evaluation purpose. This Java programming, it is embedded with the remote control and microwave ovens. And some of the Java program which will be used in the CPU, then that particular CPU, it will used as a controllers. And if once we have typed the program in Turbo C, if you have saved that particular program in particular machine, then we need the original compiler to compile those programs. So for getting the original compiler, the cost wise is high, and also it will be a time consuming process. To avoid these problems, they have identified this solution as a Java programming. In internet, it will be used in the three major areas: the Java applet, security, and portability. The Java applets, mainly the applets are used to provide the interface between the low level to high level. That is from the user to the our mobile phones or computers. And it will also use to synchronize the sequences. For that also we will use this Java applets. And security reason and portability. Security means the third party intrusions nowadays it is high in the social media. Okay, to avoid those kind of issues in our mobile phones or our PCs, they are using this Java programming language. And the portability. Once your program is converted into OPJ file, that particular OPJ files it could be used during runtime, and it could be run anywhere, any machine. The next one is the bytecode. I said no, it will use the OBJ file. The bytecode basically it is a kind of key. This will be used to solve the problems which is related to security and portability. Okay, and the bytecode it is the set of instructions. It is a highly optimized one. Okay. That particular set of instructions it will be used by the Java runtime environment to run your code during the runtime. Because why? Because the Java compiler it is not able to generate the executable code. And this is the diagrammatic representation. Source program .java files we will give to the compiler Java C, and it will be converted into bytecode. There is .class file, and that particular class by bytecode file it will be given to the Java virtual machine. The Java virtual machine it will be used in all kind of operating system, and this will be converted into machine code. The machine code is nothing but the .obj file. Through that OPJ file, JRE will be used to execute, and it will print the output. This is about the today's session. Thank you, guys.